Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man out of the backfield. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's done. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. And the Tigers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Clemson.
Can the D deny them on second and goal?
Here we go, here we go.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got.
Green 25.
Snap to the back. They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Dobbs. Runs through a tackle. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Barry. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This is a designed run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the designed quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. Running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
Pressure coming. Myers on the move. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Going to the run, it's Dobbs. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal coming up. Marches ahead. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They've moved it right to the edge, and they need 1 more yard for the touchdown on. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson! Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Might be calling a hot route. They'll start this drive with a pass. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. Finds his man. It's Barry. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
This offense is clicking. Everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Clemson trying to put its paws on a productive red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got some room into the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Here's first and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Trying to run it in. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers! The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Going to the run to start this second half. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep. Good coverage.
The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Barry. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense. To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Clemson set up with another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Nice pickup on the return, but... Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go take advantage of. If they're going to double cover him, I'm going to take advantage of some matchups somewhere else.
They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Barry. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This coaching staff has really done a nice job marrying the play-action game to their running game. That looked like that was going to be a run. Everything in that play said they're running the ball downhill. At the last second, quarterback pulled the football, and he was able to complete the throw.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Just keeps slinging it. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Slips one guy, now he's loose. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on first and 10 from inside the 15. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. They'll run play action. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And the stomping has commenced. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And it's so underrated.
They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking left. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
They're going to ride this running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. From the gun to give, looking for room. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll set up to throw. Release to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's Dobbs. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The offense changing the play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Clemson will come to the line with the 1st and goal. He breaks a tackle. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. They stop him.
This is so a Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he would do. Continue to put the foot on the accelerator, try to rub it in. Can't win by enough. Got to look good in the polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quick release on the RPO.
We just have not called this guy's name enough. He's one of the best receivers in all of college football, and that was only his 2nd catch. And I think that's a big reason why they're trailing this much in this game so late. They just have not been able to get one of their biggest weapons involved as often as they needed to.
Trying play action. Stands in and takes the hit. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Looks as if Clemson will have the first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Running through contact. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Clemson is quick to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They're going to run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
One more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Completes it in the middle. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Got him downfield. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here. And
strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And the Golden Bears with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Ward. Got his man on the outside. inside the 35. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Field goal is good.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he's not going to take the touchback. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. The give and tick, 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 tick. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone, and I think that's why this offense has been successful.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Got the first down and more. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back. He's physical in the 4th quarter, starting to get a little bit tired. Let's see if he can keep this going.
Turning it on! Rounding over the top. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And it's really nice to have a workhorse running back that you know you can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the scoreboard. I would continue to feed this workhorse.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The give to the tailback. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Breaking news, they score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Ward. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.